Somebody better put your bag into your place.
Nothing. This is where the game is at today at Memorial. Hello, everybody, and live from Memorial Stadium, it's Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe Soccer. Today, the Memorial Old Abe take on the Chippewa Cardinals. It's the regional semifinals win or go home situation for the Memorial Old Apes. Memorial come into this as the number 2 seed in their region, whereas Chippewa come in as the number 7 seed. One score I'd like to report you guys on before we get going today. Holman against Superior, the winner of that one would take on the winner of this one. The number 6 seed Holman Viking upset the Superior Spartans 2-1. That game just wrapped up a few moments ago. I'm Derek Montesano, welcoming you in to today's broadcast. As we near the beginning of this one, they're just going through the lineups as we speak.
Sophomore midfielder number 18, Mason Munger.
And as they wrap up the Chippewa lineup, we will give you the Memorial one in just a little bit. Memorial again coming in as the number 2 seed. Had a great regular season this year, completely dominated in the conference, really. The only blemishes were against Hudson, who finished as the number 1 seed in their section. But right now, we'll pass it off to the PA for the Memorial, starting for the Memorial lineup.
Captain number 1, Will Nordstrom. Defenseman, sophomore student number 2, Dave Schwegel. Forward, junior student number 4, Drew Hudson. Wearing Kansas City. And forward, senior student number 6, Dylan O'Connor. Senior forward, number 9, Evan Haley. Junior midfielder for the Abes, number 10, Ethan Allen. A sophomore defenseman, number 13, Carter Symes. Defenseman, number 12, wearing number 17, Aiden Schroeder. Senior midfielder, number 18, Will Chapin. Senior defenseman for the Old Apes, number 20, Matthew Wonky. And rounding up the Old Apes defense, junior defenseman number 21, Gage Haas. The head coach of the visiting Cardinals is Al Ali. He is assisted by Taylor Vincenchi. And the head coach of your Old Apes, once again, David Kite. With the team of assistants Josh Ramp and Luke Schroeder. Tonight's official setup is our center official, Mr. Philip.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
He is assisted by Michael Fields and Scott Hoffman. Two ball boys tonight. Check that. One boy, one girl. We have again Michael Hickler joining us tonight. CCC Harrington. Folks to Warner America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to, please do remove your hand and place your hand over the heart for the playing of our national anthem.
Well, here we go, folks. Regional semifinal matchup here on a wet and cold day here at Memorial Stadium. The big question on the table is, how do the teams play in this weather? Rain and turf can create very slippery situations. We'll see if either team can adjust to it. And also the temperature, wind chill below freezing today, could be a very difficult thing. Though both teams today mostly rocking long sleeve undershirts, so they most likely won't be too concerned about the wind chill, whereas us, we have a window wide open to poke the camera out so you guys can see, and that is not creating the best temperature inside the press box. Both teams getting into their pre-game huddles. Next 80 minutes will decide one team will advance to the regional finals, the other, it's the end of their season. Memorial, the 2 seed, Chi High, the 7 seed, just about to get underway. Memorial in the black unis today will go from right to left to begin this first half. Chi High in the white unis with the red shorts will head from left to right. Goalkeeping matchup today, you got Will Nordstrom once again in net for the Memorial Old A's. On the other side, it's Mitchell Schroeder, the senior, for Chi High. Memorial will take the opening kickoff. Drew Hudson will stand over it. Both keepers are ready. There's the whistle, and we are underway here from Memorial Stadium. Will Chafin over to Aiden Schroeder on the far sideline. Schwagel. Back out wide pass intercepted, though, by Dawson Flug for Chi High, but Memorial quick to get it back. Will Chafin runs onto it. We time them. Little tic-tac-toe passing in the middle. Lofted ball in near side, Afley. Haas tic-tac-toe to Dylan O'Connor. Finds a through ball. Drew Hudson, he could be in early. Chips the goalkeeper, and it goes over the net. Drew Hudson on a beautiful through ball from Dylan O'Connor. Just missed getting it over Mitchell Schroeder for the game's first goal. nearly a first-minute goal for the Old A's. They came out very quickly then the first minute. They were very clearly looking for a quick goal to put Chi-Hi on their back foot. Schroeder will send it away via the goal kick. And Memorial comes away with it. Dylan O'Connor looking for Hafley. Intercepted, though, by Colin Subert. Ball out on the near side. Subert will throw in for Chi-Hi. Long ball down the near sideline intended for Grant Von Hayden. But it is knocked away by Gage Haas. Subert, standing on the track on the near side, will run up and fling it towards the box. Head away Will Chafin. Drew Hudson bumps into his man Kelly Riley, but comes away with no foul. Now the Old A's will look to go on the attack again. A outside foot Travella pass looking for Drew Hudson is off the mark from what looks to be Ethan Valles. Gage Schwagel going head-to-head with Von Hayden. Has the ball trickle out off the foot of Schwagel. As I think Matthew Wonky over there wanted it to be Memorial. Instead, it is just a Chi-Hi throw-in. Long throw-in into the box just over the head of Connor Kolinsky. And Will Nordstrom will snag it. Nordstrom, high kick. That'll land at about the 35-yard line. Will Chafin fills around with it. Now Gage Haas on the near side. O'Connor to Evan Hafley. Hafley, look for a cross, then play it into the middle. Aiden Schroeder. O'Connor back to Schroeder. Knocked away. Dylan O'Connor can't get past. A lot of defenders back now for the Cardinals. And this pass out wide, Valles. And then Valles is in, and it's denied. A great save by Mitchell Schroeder. And once again, the Cardinals just barely escaping. Will Chafin once again look to set it up. On the far side, Valles. In for Chafin. And boots it into the box, looking for the head of Drew Hudson. Now off the mark. Hafley shot. Just over the crossbar. Went over the head of Drew Hudson, right on the foot of Hafley. And he just missed putting in the first goal of this one 4 minutes in. This one's sound long, good header from Von Hayden. And then trying to run it down there was Mason Mosher for Chi-Hi, but he can't do so, and that ball is knocked out of bounds on the far sideline. No score despite Memorial piling on the pressure here early. As O'Connor wins the ball away from Dason Simonson. Giant Subert. Found Mosher, who looked for Kalinsky, but that does not succeed. Evan Hafley. Back to Gage Haas. Drew Hudson, one touches to Evan Hafley. Through ball to Drew Hudson. He knocks off his defender and will look for a crossing attempt. Now he'll cut in. Plays it into the middle and passed it behind O'Connor. Still alive, though, for Memorial. Hafley tried to find the inside pass to Dylan O'Connor, but that fails. And now here come Chi-Hi the other way. Grant Von Hayden dribbles it right out of bounds. That one, if Grant Von Hayden had just kept that in play, he very easily could have been gone there for at least a good quality chance, if not a goal, for Chi-Hi. Matthew Wonky will cut, now play it in. Will Chafin in the midfield. Back to Wonky. He'll go ahead to Ethan Valles. Cross ahead for Drew Hudson's no good. On the far sideline now, Valles swings it into the box, a floater, and Schroeder there to secure it. He's had a lot of work here in the first 6 minutes. Grant Von Hayden got the first touch on it, but ends up having it roll out of bounds, they'll say, off Von Hayden. Wonky first throw gets tipped away, but right back to him. Now out of the old days attack. A through ball in. Could this be a shot? It's just off the mark. Almost a goal there for Memorial. Instead, a little bit of foot fighting. But Drew Hudson almost put that in. A little foot fighting, by the way, between Drayson Simonson and Evan Hafley. It'll set up a free kick that'll most likely be crossed in here. It is indeed crossed into the back post, and that nearly went straight in. A deadly free kick from Dylan O'Connor could have gone straight in. Honestly, a very well executed free kick. If it had gone just a little bit more to the left, it would have gone into the top corner, and we'd all be celebrating a 1-0 lead for Memorial. Unfortunately for the A's, that did not happen, and Schroeder boots it away. Memorial once again coming away with it. Drew Hudson, with a burst of speed, gets it taken away, but not fully. O'Connor plays it back, Will Chafin. Hafley will run it down right on the sideline. As he like to do, he crosses it to the box off the back of a Chi-High defender. And they will look to counter as Evan Liang loses the ball. Now they're going to call foul here on Gage Haas as he pushed down Darson Simonson for Chi-High. Free kick for the Cardinals at the 29-yard line on the football field. This one sent long and headed away cleanly by Memorial. Aiden Schroeder the one to do that. Subert to the near side, Liang. Back to Subert. His effort looking for a through ball knocked away by Chafin. And Memorial with a lot of quick passes will try to move ahead. Hafley tried to beat his man Subert and could not do so. Preventing a whole confrontation with Hafley, nothing more than it. Just a free kick for Chi-High. Memorial's been piling on the pressure here in the first 10 minutes. It has really been their game, because this free kick goes straight out of play from Subert. Gage Haas to Aiden Schroeder in the mid. Oh, looks for a pass. He'll send it to the far sideline. Velez runs it down, crosses it to the box. Drew Hudson went up for the bicycle kick. O'Connor knocks it down behind Drew Hudson. Play still alive. Schroeder's shot blocked. Play still going here. That's a high kick. As that is a high kick there from Dylan O'Connor. And this likely, well, he kicked right, really got him right in the face there. I'll try to get, he got Connor Kolinsky with a high foot. If any more comes out of it, but he got nailed right in the face. So Conrad Bauer will have to take his place. And it doesn't look like anything more than a foul will come at the end of this. Just a drop ball back to Mitchell Schroeder to restart play. 10 minutes gone here in the first half. It's Memorial and Chi-High tied at 0. We're going to have another foul on the play. this one on Ethan Velez. Chi High's been creating chances to get going here off these. They've had chances on these free kicks. They just have not been able to execute. As Memorial will look to counter off this one. Drew Hudson beats his man. Will look to center. To Dylan O'Connor, his shot goes airborne and over the net. Another shot from Memorial that's just sailed over the intended target. Score remains at 0 apiece. Memorial have had a good 5 shots already in this first half. The only downside is one of them has been on target. They've been a lot of chances. They just have not been able to find the net yet. It's Aiden Schroeder. Works it forward for Dylan O'Connor. Through ball looking for Hafley, and beating it to it is Mitchell Schroeder, the goalkeeper. Schroeder will boot it. Goes over the head of Dylan O'Connor, and Will Chafin will settle it. O'Connor works it for Hafley. Will Chafin looks for a wide pass. He almost had Velez on the far sideline, but that one knocked away. Chi High can't seem to get by. Memorial closing at the passing lanes. Dylan O'Connor out wide to Ethan Velez. Velez cuts, plays it into the middle, trying for Drew Hudson. That one cleared away by Keller Riley. "13 minutes gone on this wet and cold day in late October. Round 1 of the playoffs. Here it is. This one in the box. Hafley shot blocked. Play still alive. Velez on the far side. Chips it into the box. Takes a deflection right in front. And Drew Hudson, correction, Evan Hafley couldn't bury it. And it's cleared all the way down the field. Looked like it was a long ball for Grant Von Hayden to try to make something happen on a quick counterattack for Chi High, but nothing coming of it. Trickles out at the 30-yard line on the football field. An attempt at a clearance failed by Conrad Jabauer, who came in for Connor Kolinsky earlier. Matthew Wonky trying to get by, and then that one intercepted, though, by Mason Mosher. Long ball knocked down by Carter Symes. He'll get it to Aiden Schroeder. Matthew Wonky to Ethan Velez. Velez's through ball for Aiden Schroeder. Played into the middle, off denied. Drew Hudson could not win the foot race to it. Defeated there by Keller Riley. This one flung into the box and quickly dealt with. Pleas for a handball from the Memorial players are not going to come to anything. Will Chafin out wide. Sent into the box and once again quickly dealt with by the Chi High defense. They've done a great job of dealing with these recently, mainly Keller Riley. He's been a big piece in dealing with it. We're going to have another foul here on Memorial. They've been racking up a lot of fouls here in the first 15 minutes, have the old Abes. This has really been how Chi High have created chances. Now, have they done much with the chances? No. But eventually, one of these free kicks are going to find someone. O'Connor to Drew Hudson. Drew Hudson trying to take on 2 defenders. Gets by both of them. Plays it in the middle. Off the shin of O'Connor. A shot from the top of the box is denied. Ethan Velez denied there. Schroeder the kick. Knocked down by Matthew Wonky for Memorial, and they'll once again go with it. Memorial have been winning these cleanly here. A lot of distributions from Schroeder that have gone straight to Memorial. As here they come again. Cleared but not fully. O'Connor at the top of the box, and this one finally cleared by Conrad Jabauer. Now on the far side, I'll head to head between. You get a number there. It looks like Dawson Flug for Chi High, and looks like we're gonna have a foul throw on Memorial, so that'll give Chi High the ball on it, as it'll be Jamison Paul to throw it in. Sends it right down the sideline past Matthew Wonky looking for Grant Von Hayden, but he sends it out, couldn't keep it straight. Carter Symes, nearly a giveaway to Kevin Liang. Now is a giveaway. Grant Von Hayden down the near sideline goes head to head with Carter Symes, and Carter Symes able to deal with it and knock it out. Colin Suber with a throw-in in a very dangerous position. We've seen them create good chances off these throw-ins. This one in the box over everybody's head. Plinko in the box, and it will be cleared by the Old A's. Drew Hudson coming back to finish it off. Evan Hafley will stop. Now look for an option. He'll have to play it back to Gage Haas. Aiden Schroeder. Back to Gage Haas. All the way over for Gage Schwagel. Schwagel's pass tipped by Mason Mosher. And now Chi High will look to turn around. Mosher again. Trying to get a dribble going, but Gage Schwagel shuts it down. This one swung ahead. Looking for Drew Hudson. He gets a head on it, but nobody was making the run he was looking for, and Conrad Jabauer will gather for Chi High. This one going out on the far sideline. Drew Hudson trying to dribble through defenders, takes a bump. Ref waves play on, and Drew Hudson, a little bit of protest. He claims he got nailed with a offhand instead. It'll continue. This one in the back. Drew Hudson goes down looking for a bicycle kick. And now Evan Hafley's effort sent over. Plenty of Memorial chances. It's not like Memorial have had no opportunities in F-Zero. They've controlled these first 20, but are yet to put the ball in the back of the net. A lot of shots that have been sailed over as Matthew Wonky steps up to knock the ball away. However, Slate Brooks on the defense able to come away with it. Here's Matthew Wonky. In the middle for Aiden Schroeder. He's trying to get by Nathan Mork. He does so successfully. Here comes Will Chafin. Lofted through ball. Drew Hudson, can he take on two defenders? He cannot. That one tipped away. Griffin Young for Chi High, able to knock it away. Long ball, a long sprint for Grant Von Hayden. He's able to get there, though. The Cardinals trying to make a quick counterattack. Grant Von Hayden gets denied. Carter Symes able to wall him off, and that ball ends up sailing wide. We're halfway through the first half. It's Memorial and Chi High tied at 0 apiece, as Nordstrom will play to Aiden Schroeder. Try to flick to the far side, but now Chi High look to be playing with some momentum. Never mind, it's Aiden Schroeder with the takeaway now. He'll stop. Now make a motion. Schroeder still going. Now tries to play it through two defenders, and they'd walled it off. Will Chafin will try to break through this attacking third for Memorial, but they just cannot seem to do it. Chi High have a lot of players back. They're playing 5 defenders, and it seems to be working. Long rip from Aiden Schroeder, and right into the hands of Mitchell Schroeder. There's 2 Schroeders in today's game, except both of them are spelled differently. Aiden Schroeder on Memorial spells it with a D, and Mitchell Schroeder for Chi High spells it with 2 T's. As we're going to get a foul on Chi High right at midfield. 22 minutes have come and gone here in this one. Memorial and Chi High still level with no goals. Gage Haas send this one long all the way out of the back, out off the goal line. He was looking for Drew Hudson, who was making a run. Instead, he overshot him, and Mitchell Schroeder will get himself another goal kick. Well, he's gotten plenty of practice with the goal kicks today. He's had, I believe, now 7 or 8 at this point in this one, as Memorial have really struggled to hit the target. As here come, and now the Cardinals will look to hit the target. On the near side, it's Kevin Liang. Liang going head-to-head with Haas, and Gage Haas with a nice slide tackle. Knock it down, and they're going to say it went out after Gage Haas' slide tackle. Very textbook slide tackle there from Haas to prevent the advance of Liang and force them to the throw-in. And now Gage Haas will head it, and Memorial will successfully clear it. Chi High still with the ball, though. Near side pass, just out of the reach of Kevin Liang. Aiden Schroeder, Evan Hafley. Back to Schroeder. O'Connor will turn and gather it. Now he's intercepted by Kolinsky's back in the game. Graham Von Hayden ends up having it knocked well out of play onto the track. This one flung long, looking for Grant Hayden. Zubauer really looking to find Von Hayden anytime possible. Instead, that one quickly dealt with by Gage Haas. Zubauer swing this one into the box. See if heads go up for it, and Gage Haas clears. Drew Hudson can't get a clean swing on it as Nathan Mork gets it for Chi High. Here's Mork trying to chip it in the middle, and Hafley catches the deflection. Ethan Velez out wide. We'll play in the middle now. Off the back of the head of Mork. And Evan Hafley will try for the through ball. Once again tries to find O'Connor. And denied both times. Now Memorial will go to the far side. Matthew Wonky. Will Chafin stepping up. Now shoots it. Takes a deflection off the post. Will Chafin's effort from the top of the box took a deflection in the lane, and then Schroeder bailed out by the post to keep this game at 0 apiece. So now we'll see the game's first corner kick, 25 minutes into this one. This one swung in, a high kick towards the back. Hafley heads it down. See it ping pong, loose, and cleared out. Now a long shot, Aiden Schroeder, and he sent it well wide. Seeing Memorial take a lot of audacious shots on Schroeder. So far, it hasn't quite worked out, but you never know. One of those shots from Aiden Schroeder can very easily find the back of the net. As now Dylan O'Connor and Grant Von Hayden both go up for a header, and Von Hayden bumps O'Connor. Memorial free kick right on the logo. Schroeder sends it long. Over everyone's head. O'Connor couldn't quite get by. Brody Stahl is in for Jai High, as this one will be the second corner kick for the Old Abes. See, they elect to take it. O'Connor fakes. Chafin plays it short. That play nearly worked as they found what looks to be Santi Arbelbeed. Yeah, Santi Arbelbeed. His foot there. Now another corner kick. This one finds the head of Haas to Dylan O'Connor. Out wide for Will Chafin. We'll go backwards, Gage Schweigel. Matthew Wonky has it knocked away Conrad Jabauer. And we'll see both teams go to the substitutes bench. 28 minutes gone here in the first half. Still no score on this wet one.
One sub for each squad for Chippewa, number 12, Colin Riley. O'Connor counters with number 10, Ethan Valley.
O'Connor crosses in the box over everybody's head and over to Colin Subert. Now he gets bumped on the near side by Ethan Velez. Seen Chai High's had plenty of free kicks here in the first 30 minutes, but at the end of the day, they've really come to pretty much nothing. And this one here seems to be no different, as Will Chafin gets it to Gage Haas, and Gage Haas will send it long looking for Santi Arbelbeed. Holding off Arbelbeed was Conrad Jabauer to just let it out for the throw-in on the far sideline. Reminder, winner of this one will advance to the regional finals. Loser, their season ends tonight. As here come the Cardinals. On the far sideline, Brody Stahl ends up stalling out right there, and Memorial try to counter. Though some one-touch passing with Gage Haas. Ends up now Drew Hudson on the far sideline. Beats his man, tries to center and cleared away. Still on the attack. Fake shot, now a chip in from Schroeder to the head of the goal! Finally, the Old Abes find the back of the net. And it's 1-0, Old Abes.
Who had that goal? Header by... Can't see these numbers from here. And then the lights go off.
It looked like trying to figure out who got on the get the header on that. I believe it was Will Chafin who got it, but Memorial on the board. 30 minutes into this one.
Scoring for the Old Abes at 56. Actually, we are trying to figure out who had that nice header. We will get that information to you.
So yeah, they don't know either. Dylan O'Connor inside trying for Drew Hudson. O'Connor then trying to head it through. I'm coming of it. Right out wide. Cross it and goes right out of bounds. As we at this moment are trying to figure out who got that nice goal a few moments ago. Anyways, it's Old Abe's play. Alright, so it was Ethan Velez who got his head on that one in the box. We were trying to figure out here for the moment because I will tell you honest, I couldn't tell from here. I couldn't tell from here, but we knew somebody had that good goal. Ethan Velez was the one to score. Yeah, so it was Will Javen who sent it in, and Ethan Velez. I'm sure you can tell on the live stream. It is hard to tell on a dark night with black jerseys and purple numbers who scores in real time. In that case, Ethan Velez as we are going to have. Looks like somebody's tying their cleat for
40 seconds.
As we have a stoppage for a cleat tieage by Nathan Mork for Chi High. And they want the clock they also need the clock reset. We're currently at, it currently says 31:56. It looks like they want 31:40. If I'm not mistaken. Old Abe's leading this one 1-0. And now they'll just play on from a free kick. Stolen away by Santiago Bead. Here goes Sandy, keeps it going. Drew Hudson swoops in to keep the play going. That ball. Him and Brody Stahl go head to head. And they will rule it in favor of Memorial. They say it went off Stahl instead of Hudson. Gage Schwagel. Matthew Wonky on the near side, and the ball had broken the plane. Chi High takes the throw in quick, looking for Von Hayden. Once again, Memorial able to intercept the set pieces. Santi to Dylan O'Connor. And then Hafley thought about making the run, but instead holds off. Carter Symes will go back to Will Nordstrom, quickly back to Carter Symes to avoid Von Hayden. Now Hafley. Inside for Dylan O'Connor. To Aiden Schroeder. Schroeder lobs it ahead. Santi trying to run it down. Him and Conrad Jabauer. But neither of them able to reach it. Cardinals looking for a counterattack, but quickly defusing it are the Old Abes and Aiden Schroeder. Gage Haas to Schroeder. Now Will Chafin. Chafin through ball for Santi. Out comes the goalkeeper and Mitchell Schroeder once again denying the Old Abe attack. And the Wonky knocks it down, but straight to a Chi High Cardinal. Santi. Up ahead for Drew Hudson, but the through ball just off the mark from Will Chafin. Blanked on his name for a moment. as Schroeder will once again have a goal kick. He's really gotten a chance to, at the very least, work his goal kicks today, has Schroeder. As the Old A's go on the attack. This one not fully cleared. Now knocked out by Conrad Gebauer. Final 5 minutes of the first half. Old Abe's up 1-0. They've outshot Chi-High 3-0 with shots on target. Well, it should say 4 shots on target because of the 3 saves made by the goalkeeper Schroeder. Will Chafin to Matthew Wonky. Wonky running right down the sideline. Cut off by Conrad Gebauer, now Santiago beat. We'll get it to O'Connor. In the middle, Dylan O'Connor. Gets by one defender but can't finish it off past Connor Kolinsky. Corner kick opportunity once again for the Old Abes. They play it short. Will Chafin. Hayfley lines up a low shot off the post again. The second time the A's have hit the post today. Hayfley keeps it going. Getting by the defenders. Left footed shot. Goal! Evan Hayfley makes it 2 for the Old Abes. And they make it 2-0 in this regional semifinal. Evan Hayfley with a left-footed shot. And the Old A's getting double their lead with 4 minutes left in the second half, in the first half. Well, I don't think you could have asked for much more. You get some insurance if you're the Old Abes.
I don't control that.
As Memorial once again quickly off the kickoff, trying to get it on the far sideline. Throw in for the Cardinals goes right off Brody Stahl. Oh, they throw in as that's going to be a lifted foot. Matthew Wonky on the far side. An invalid throw. Will Plinko right at midfield on the far sideline. Goes out off of a Memorial body. Santiago will be the guilty party. Dylan O'Connor. Into the middle, Wonky. Harrison Santi. Playing, bounced back in the middle, Will Chafin. Chafin running wide into the middle, Santi. Can't get it through the defensive line. Evan Hayfley. Thought about ripping a second. Instead, played in the middle, a shot. And Drew Hudson ends up shooting it right at the goalkeeper, Schroeder. Entering the final 2 minutes of the first half, Memorial leading this one by the score of 2-0.
They used to mix their own glazes with dry ingredients.
O'Connor tries to get it over to Santi, runs into a little bit of resistance from Brody Stahl, but able to come away with it. Nice backheel pass to Dylan O'Connor. And looked to get it back to Drew Hudson, who made the nice pass. And Hayfley takes a kick from a little bit high from Subauer. A dangerous free kick location looming for the Old Abes. And with the final 90 seconds here of the Memorial could make it 3-0 here. And really put a dampen in the Cardinal spirits. Dylan O'Connor rips it at goal, and a nice two-handed save from Schroeder. Dylan O'Connor just missed the corner on that one, and Mitchell Schroeder took advantage, denying. There is still this corner kick, though, for the Old Aids.
1 minute remaining in the half.
Crossed into the box, and the header off the mark. Or rather, the header right at the intended target. As one bounces over Von Hayden to Will Chafin, who heads it right to Von Hayden. Ends up getting by him. O'Connor. Hafley, the Old Days would love one more before the half. Hafley inside looking for O'Connor, and a great clearance by Slate Brook. 20 seconds left. We'll see if the Old Days can get this corner kick off. Looks like they will. Corner into the box. Bicycle kick attempt from Drew Hudson. He's been trying that all day today. At the end of the day, none of them have found the back of the net, and that will bring an end to the first half. The Memorial Old Abe's lead this one by a score of 2-0. They've really dominated this entire first half. Just recently, though, potting in their first couple of goals. I'll be back with you for the second half right after this break of 10 minutes in length. The Memorial Old Apes have made their way back out onto the field for the second half. Old Apes leading this one by a score of 2-0. And the stats really tell a story in this one. Memorial 8 shots, 2 of them have fell in the back of the net, 6 saves for the goalkeeper Schroeder for Chi High, and 5 corner kicks for the Old Apes. They really dominated the first half on paper. Chi High are really lucky to get out of there with just a couple of goals in the back of the net. Second half will decide this one. Do the Old Apes pull away with a third or even a fourth goal in this one? Or do the Chi High Cardinals find one and bring themselves back into this game? It's the regional semifinals. Anything can happen. As now the Cardinals making their way out over to the bench. Teams will flip-flop sides. The Old Apes will go from left to right now, and Chi High from right to left. Again, we haven't seen the weather play too much of a factor so far in this one. We have seen a lot of errant kicks that could be the result of the field being wet and your foot kind of slipping when you make contact. But other than that, it hasn't played too much of a major factor despite the sheets of rain coming down upon Memorial Stadium. Chi High will kick off to start the second half in this one. Yes, starting around kickoff today, it had really been pitch black by 7 o'clock. Kickoff, the original kickoff time. By now, it is really looks exactly the same it had 1 hour ago. Above what you can see on the camera, Grant Von Aiden to kick it off for the Chi High Cardinals. And the second half is underway here at Memorial Stadium. Here's Griffin Yonk. The Chi High, if anything possible, would look for a very quick goal to start this second half. Having a hard time, though, getting through the Memorial offense. Even now, Dylan O'Connor, through ball for Drew Hudson. Out comes the goalkeeper, and Mitchell Schroeder goes flying out of the net to make that save. Schroeder will once again opt to boot it. Aiden Schroeder knocks it down for the Old Apes. And then Jabauer nearly gives it away to Hafley on the far side, but able to keep it in for Kevin Liang. Run for the Old Apes goes off the back. It's off the back of Darson Simonson. And it's just going to be a throw in Old Apes. O'Connor, Evan Hafley. Hafley will opt for the near side pass to Ethan Velez, who had the first goal. Everybody just completely missed it. Inside pass, Drew Hudson, and he looked for one more. And it's dealt with easily by Slate Brook. It did roll out on the goal line, so it is a corner kick that Will Chafin will take. He'll opt for the short corner to Dylan O'Connor. Will run right on the goal line. Played into the middle and just past a sea of Memorial feet that rolls all the way out on the far side. Jabauer does the throw-ins on the far side. They'll throw it off the knee of Liang. Has some one-touch passing and a foul called. Memorial 42 minutes gone in this game. The Old Apes exploded towards the back end of the second half to score 2 goals in the last 10 minutes of the half to make it 2-0. Hafley Can't get past Jabauer on the far side. Kolinsky back to Schroeder. Now, some air passing, and Will Chafin will knock it down. Evan Hafley looked for the through ball, but Drew Hudson hadn't gotten by his defender yet. And it will just roll calmly into the hands of Mitchell Schroeder. Schroeder likes to boot it. Once again does it there, but this time Memorial once again ready. Dylan O'Connor pushing back his defender. Now Ethan Velez into the middle for trying for Drew Hudson. Cleared away. Chafin again looking for Drew Hudson. That one goes off his feet. Aiden Schroeder runs into a sea of white jerseys and Keller Riley. He'll take it, but he loses instantly to Drew Hudson. And now some passing that goes just short from Aiden Schroeder. Thrown away. Grant Von Hayden looked for a header to get by Gage Schwagel. But stepping up was Will Chafin. Dylan O'Connor will stop and go to Chafin. Aiden Schroeder will loft it to Ethan Velez. Velez into the middle. O'Connor. Out to Chafin. Out for the shot. And that one. And that's another post. That one got by Schroeder on his diving attempt. But the third time the Old Apes have just missed finding the back of the net via the pipe hit. Dylan O'Connor can't get past Keller Riley. To the near side, it's Dawson Flug. Flug looking for Grant Von Hayden. He's got him, but the Old Apes defense has been locked down all day. We really haven't seen much action from Will Nordstrom, and that's been a big part in the defense that has helped keep this game at 2-0. Wonky. Ethan Velez trying to dribble past. Well, he got by Griffin Yonk, but could not keep the ball in. This one's thrown ahead. Gage Schwagel goes off his chest and out at midfield. Young will dry off the ball. Again, reminder it is very wet out there. So, surprisingly enough, we haven't seen that affect throw-ins that much today. And here's a big step up from Memorial. And they come through ball, almost finds Drew Hudson. The Old Apes still on the attack. This one crossed in. Drew Hudson, goal! Drew Hudson finds the back of the net off a volley. And the Old Apes lead 3-0. Drew Hudson has been an offensive weapon for the Old Apes all season, and he once again does it right there. Memorial 3, Cardinals nothing. The Drew Hudson with a nice goal right there for the Old Apes. As Ethan Velez fails to keep this one in on this near sideline. Yonk will throw in off the chest of Grant Von Hayden, and the Old Apes once again able to come away with it. Ethan Velez go a little friendly fire as he nails his teammate Dylan O'Connor. Now can try to take advantage. Grant Von Hayden running wide. Now a crossing attempt on the far side by Kevin Liang. That is blocked. by Gage Haas, and now Chi High will have their first corner kick attempt of the game. Chi High's been outshot 9-0 so far in this game. Have been out corner kicked 5-1 now, as this one swung into the box. Head on it by Slate Brook, but it will go out on the goal line. Goal line. Goal kick. Correction, offsides actually on Chi High. Will Nordstrom will take the free kick. Sends it for Schroeder. Goes over his head and all the way to Chi High defense. Liang has it intercepted by Will Chafin, but nothing coming of it as it goes out on the far sideline. 48 minutes gone. It's Memorial leading this one by 3 goals, 3-0. Nordstrom will come on and pick that one up with no pressure on him. Take his time, find a kick that he wants. Now he'll send it. Looked like it was going long all the way to Hudson, but knocked down. Chafin. Through ball to Ethan Velez on the near side. First time cross into the middle. Hit away by Kolinsky. Pressure could still be on from the Memorial Old Abes. Hayfley. Rocket shot well over and wide. So Hayfley went for it at the top of the box, and that time it did not work out for him. Well, Schroeder's had plenty of goal kicks today. Let's see if he can pinpoint a Chi High player. Looking for Von Hayden there, but Will Chafin gets to it first. Drew Hudson, good headed through the ball. Hayfley, can he run onto it? Nope. Conrad Jabauer will force it out for a corner kick. A lot of corners don't always tell you a lot of stories, but they do tell you that Memorial have really dominated, to say the least, in this regional semifinal matchup. The Old Abes will go short once again. And this time, a short corner kick routine does not work out as it's quickly cleared out off a Memorial foot for a Chi High throw-in. But Kevin Liang has it go off him straight back. Santi. Shot by Velez at the... No, now a shot from Drew Hudson. And that one denied. Schroeder hasn't opted to play one short yet, and the trend will continue as he goes long. All well bead. To Dylan O'Connor. Out wide for Evan Hayfley. Back to O'Connor making a run. Gets by his defender, now crosses in. Headed clear. Will Chafin. Now into the soup. Dylan O'Connor. No. Evan Hayfley. And then trying to find the extra pass there was Ethan Velez. Tried to hit Matthew Wonky, who was wide open. Instead, it just trickles out. Wonky will take the throw in as he takes his time finding an option. Now we'll throw it in. Plankoed out, but right to O'Connor. O'Connor is on his left foot. We'll have to play it out wide to Hayfley. Hayfley Goes back to Gage Haas. Cross into the box. Drew Hudson's header off the mark. A diving header attempt by Drew Hudson there. Just missing again. The Old A's are very close. Have been very close to making this a 6-goal. Have been very close to making this a 6-goal game. By this point, they've just missed a few of their chances. Otherwise, this game could be very out of hand. Elbow beads to Ethan Velez. Back to Santi elbow bead. His shot right at the keeper. And Mitchell Schroeder able to secure it. 53 minutes gone in this game. Memorial outshooting Chi High 11-0. And the score is just 3-0. Santi elbow bead. And look for the pass to Drew Hudson, but Drew Hudson was tried to spin around and catch it on turn, but it goes right through him all the way back to Schroeder. Gage Swaggle cuts it off for the Old Abes and goes nice backheel from Ethan Velez trying to find Santi elbow bead, but cleared away by Griffin Yonk. And then Grant Von Hayden. And then Grant Von Hayden trying to run it down, has it knocked out of play.
Oh, geez, I'm sitting there just chocolate.
Yonk flings it into the 18-yard box, takes a deflection, and Dylan O'Connor clears. Ethan Velez's pass goes straight to him, and slipping and falling on his pass was Keller Riley. Ethan Velez will go out wide. Aiden Schroeder will go back to O'Connor. This one squeezed through. Aiden could be in here. And play still alive. This one off the pipe.
He's been wanting a goal all season.
That is about as close as it gets for Schroeder. Fourth time now, ball has hit the iron, although that one was about as tight of an angle as you get. Score shot will remain at 3-0. Well, still pushing for another pickpocket shot just over the bar. Drew Hudson nearly had a second right there. His effort just overshot it, and that's been really a key point for the Old Abes today. And one thing you might want to note for later on in this playoff: a lot of chances in this one, but I've only put away 3 of them. Now, you can't take away the fact that they've had a ton of chances and have shown dominance in this one. And right as I say that Chi High could be on the chance, Grant Von Hayden running it down is beaten to the ball on that far sideline. And this ball will trickle out of play.
On the field for the Red
As we'll see Colin Subert come in for Chi High. Both teams are to make full advantage of the substitutes. This one lofted in, looking for Grant Von Hayden and Will Nordstrom, able to claim it. Nordstrom gets out about Drew Hudson. Waits in for Santiago Welbeed. Gets the extra pass to Evander Aka. I think that was more of a pass to the far side for Drew Hudson. To be honest, I'm not sure if that was a shot attempt from Aka or a pass to the back post. I'm gonna go with that it was an attempt at a pass to the back post. Nevertheless, it's a goal kick once again for Schroeder. High lofted, headed away, and then right back to Schroeder. This time he'll get the chance to boot it. He will do just that. Back down, elbow bead for Memorial. We'll go wide. Hang on the wide side, crossed into the box. Place to left, Santi outside of the foot shot. And that one scooped up right away by Mitchell Schroeder. There's still 20 minutes left in this one, but this play you could kind of feel that the Old Apes have this one comfortably in their hands. Score at 3-0, and we've yet to see Chi High take a legitimate shot here in today's game. Though Chi High have created pressure, they haven't necessarily created a lot of great chances to put the ball in the net. As I say that, here they come. Kevin Liang will stop. Try to get by his defender. Now runs into a brick wall and has nowhere to go. Quick throw in, Von Hayden. Takes a deflection off Carter Symes for Memorial. Out on the goal line, corner kick for the Cardinals. Corner swung in, quickly cleared by the Old Apes. Now they'll go back the other way. Can they catch Chi High with lack of men? Evander Aka. He plays it in the middle. Santiago Bill Beat can't run it down. And Mitchell Schroeder there to stop any chance of catching Chi High outnumbered. Will Chafin to Evander Aka. Aka can't quite bit by cleanly Griffin Yonk. O'Connor. Will lay it off. Cross into the box. Drew Hudson's header off. And then Evander Aka can't win the race against Mitchell Schroeder. Von Hayden gets it to Dawson Fook. And then now a mistake here from Griffin Young. Vander Aka has one defender to beat and could not get by Slate Brook for Chi High. Now both teams will use some substitutes. Teams will make some changes. 3 for Chi High and just 1 for the Memorial Old Apes. Inside the final 19 minutes of this game, Apes 3, Cardinals nothing. Drew Hudson dribbled by one defender, then is denied by Griffin Young. Keeps the play going though. Chafin's shot right into the hands of Mitchell Schroeder. Schroeder. Go long. O'Connor gets a head on it. Now trying to send it long was Colin Subert, but Santiago Albeed got there first. Liang. This one stopped. The Old Abe's under a little bit of pressure here. Grant Von Hayden running down the wing. We'll cut back. Now into the middle. Mork, his shot goes over. Nathan Mork, the first what I would consider a shot today for the Chi-Hi Cardinals. 62 minutes into this one now. Was it on target? No. But it was the Cardinals creating a chance. And I think one of the things for the Old Abes is you don't really want to let off the steam. Let off steam here in a playoff game. Sure, you're up 3-0 with 17 minutes on the clock, but you don't want to lay off and create bad habits, especially once you go up against teams later on this tournament, like Hudson. They're gonna have challenges that they're gonna have to face. Arbel Bead, Drew Hudson, to Dylan O'Connor. O'Connor gets by Subert. Now we'll play it back. Will Chafin cuts, rips a shot, and right into the hands of Schroeder. Plenty of shots today for the Old Abe. They've had numerous chances to put the ball in the net. And then they just think about your days. Here's a long shot from Santi Arbelbeed. It goes over the net. Been a recurring theme today for the Old Abe. A lot of shots over the net. A lot of shots right at Schroeder. A lot of situations that just will not work out later on in this competition. We know who the Old Abes will, if the Old Abes do hold on, win this game, they will likely face, or correction, they will face Holman. The Holman Vikings, the number 6 seed, upset the number 3 Superior Spartans by a score of 2-1. That game started at 5, ended right before kickoff here. Yeah, likely, barring a late Chi-Hi rally, the Old Abes will be taking on the Holman Vikings. Now, here's Grant Von Hayden. Get the ball knocked away by Will Chafin. Play still alive, though, for the Cardinals. Liang. Get it back for Kolinsky. Stolen away, Santi Arbelbeed. Arbelbeed wins the ball into no man's land, and Mason Mosher there to take it. His ball knocked out of a Memorial there. Long lob from Gage Haas, looking for, like to be Drew Hudson, but ended up hitting away off the mark, and Mitchell Schroeder will collect. Schroeder has had a lot of work today for the Chi-Hi Cardinals. By goalkeeper standards, he overall has had an outstanding performance today, and although some of the shots have been, well, right at him from the Old Abes, he's still been able to make a good 11 saves in today's game. And Memorial are just constantly putting pressure on him almost every single time. Here they come again down the wing. A cut back. In the middle, and dealt with by Brody Stahl. Dylan O'Connor sneaks by the man and looks for the overlap. That one goes. "67 minutes gone here in today's matchup. It's Memorial 3 and the Cardinals 0, as it's a corner for the Old Abes. Dylan O'Connor after a short corner with Will Chafin. Chafin chips it into the back post, and Gage Halls cannot put the header on target. Will Chafin is down. 1-2 passing to Ethan Velez. Drew Hudson at the top of the box, trying to break through this defensive format from Chi High, but it's proven to be difficult for the Old Aves. Hudson shot takes a deflection, and now the Old Aves will center it down. Santi Arbelbeed crosses in, and Evan Hafley looked like he had misread it, hoping for an awkward bounce right to him. Instead, it just rolls right by. You look at how the Aves have played offensively today. It has been overall outstanding in terms of creating chances. The one thing you'll look to do with later rounds is obviously bury the chances. But while you're a 2 seed playing a 7 seed, you can get away with missing some chances. Well, in this case, a lot of chances. But Memorial just creating opportunities, and it puts them in the net. That's all you can ask for from a team. It is a long ball out of the goalkeeper, Schroeter, and he will just opt to boot it out of play. And that ball's going to go onto the street. So somebody's going to have to run and go get that. I know I ain't. There's a fence over there, but it just bounced right over it. Drew Hudson to Evan Hafley. Hafley will chip it in the air. He'll work it backwards. Will Chafin will go back for Gage Schwagel. Schwagel to Santi. Back to Schwagel. He'll settle play down. The Old Abe seem to be in no hurry. Carter Symes will go wide. Will Chafin lobs it near side. And it will just go right off the foot of Ashton Zwiefelhofer for Chi High. Here's Zwiefelhofer, who knocks this one down. Will Chafin will get it back to Gage Schweigel, though, for Memorial. Chafin crosses this one in the box off the head of Hudson, looking for Hafley. Nothing coming on the volley from Haas. And right into the breadbasket of Mitchell Schroeter. Schweigel settles it down. Was hoping for Chafin to grab it, but coming away with it was Grant Von Hayden. Final 9 minutes of this game. This throw in from Griffin Yonk. He'll get it back to Ashton Zwiefelhofer. In the middle, we see Jackson Simonson. As we're starting to see Chi High put in a lot of new faces, you can kind of sense they kind of feel like this might be the end of their campaign. Jackson Simonson tries a outside of the foot through ball out wide, and then it just trickled on out. So with the final 8 minutes likely to trickle away in this one. Memorial seems set to head on to the regional finals. Following this one, they would play the Holman Vikings if they hold on to this 3-0 lead. This one goes straight around. Jackson Simonson can't get a volley cleanly, and now Gage Haas will opt to send it long. Kolinsky heads it forward, but dealt with Haas. When I say it has poured all game, I mean it has poured all game. It has been what I would refer to as a torrential downpour in this Memorial 3-0 game. So far, it's shown a few factors in this one. Memorial sent a lot of shots over the crossbar. Throw-ins haven't seemed to be that much, been affected that much, but you can tell the rain's kind of starting to wear the players. Will Chafin. Chip it near side. And then looking to go back to Will Chafin, but intercepted. Now here come the Cardinals. Ashton Sweetwolfer is quickly intercepted. Carter Symes there. Dante Arbelbeed to Will Chafin. Dylan O'Connor. Memorial, it would seem, are just trying to settle the game down and take this into the regional final. Try High will play for the last moment. It's stolen away here, though. And Ethan Velez gets it slide tackled out of play. This one lofted in. Off the head of Dylan O'Connor. Of Drew Hudson now. This one plinkoed back to Will Chafin. Finds Santiago Arbelbeed. Arbelbeed crosses it. Drew Hudson right at the goalkeeper. Drew Hudson again going up for the header. That's cleared Kolinsky. And now finally the ball goes all the way out. Santi Arbelbeed put that on a silver blade for Drew Hudson, and Drew Hudson headed it right into the goalkeeper. And here's Hafley, who sent a hard cross towards the man of the back post, Santi, but all the way out. Final 5 minutes of this one. The Old Abe's look set to head to the regional finals. O'Connor will bump it ahead, and Jackson Simonson there. This one chipped to Santi. Drew Hudson. Back to Santi, who chests it down. And then he becomes the victim of a slide tackle by Griffin Young. This one crossed into the box. Will Chafin can't get by the defense. Now Santi. That's cleared, though, by Conrad Jabauer. And all the way out on the near side. Arbelbeed. So Will Chafin. Back to Arbelbeed. And that Ethan Velez. Santi goes down. Play on. Pass for Drew Hudson, no good. And now Dylan O'Connor loses possession. Long ball from Liang to Von Hayden. Final 4 minutes. Threw a ball in. It's Drayson Simonson. And Drayson Simonson could not win the foot race between him and Will Nordstrom. Dylan O'Connor. Evan Hafley. Hafley will go inside for Dylan O'Connor. Back out at Hafley. To Will Chafin. that Arbel beats. Santi Arbel beats. Goal! Santi Arbel beat. Finds the back of the net. And the Memorial Old Apes make it 4-0. Santi Arbel beat. Was in the right place at the right time for that through ball. And just chips it right over the goalkeeper, Schroeder. And with just 3 minutes left of this game, the Old Apes make it 4-0. Well, now you can feel this one is very comfortably in Old Ape hands. Chi High would now have to score a goal in every last minute. O'Connor. This one. And the near side almost kept in. On the near side, Chi High playing with a little bit of hurry up with 3 minutes left in this one, but 4 goals on 16 shots for the Old Apes. That's about a goal every 4 shots today, which overall isn't that bad. I mean, 4 goals. You're not going to complain about 4 goals and advancing to the regional finals. But we'll see how they do on Saturdays. Here comes Drew Hudson. He gets shut down. Keeps going, still on his feet, and now Chi High will secure it. Kolinsky. Ashton Sweefelofer. Intercepted though. This one crossed into the box. Drew Hudson shot goal. Drew Hudson does it again. His second goal of the game. And Memorial makes it 5-0. So in the span of less than a minute, the Old Apes went from this game being 3-0 to 5-0. And if we didn't only have 2 minutes left in this one, we'd start to think mercy rule. But there simply is not enough time for us to be thinking about this one ending 8-zip. But yeah, Drew Hudson once again does it again. Hafley will chip this one in. And quickly dealt with by Darson Simonson. Final 90 seconds of this one will take away a Memorial very much in driver's seat here. Now, if you're the Old Apes, you're not going to completely take the foot off the gas here in the final 90 seconds. You're still gonna play the game pretty much. You're not gonna let Chi High walk down and create a ton of chances. You're still gonna play like this is the regional final next week and not a 5-0 lead in the regional semis. Inside this one, failed cross in as we enter the final minute. The final minute. Nutmeg pass to Santi Arbel beat. And now Wilch even looks to be a little shaken up as here comes Grant Von Hayden. He's tripped up. Harder signs. Final 30 seconds left in this one. They will send up Mitchell Schroeder to take it. You got really, if you're Chi High, you got nothing to lose at this point. You might as well go for it. Well, go for it. See if you can get a goal. Remember the last time these teams met, Chi High lost 5-1 to Memorial. We'll see if they're able to equal that number, or do the Old Apes shut them out. Schroeder into the box, headed away though. It was a little lob by Slate Brook. In the box, Plinko ball, and Connor Kolinsky, his effort goes just over. Final 10 seconds left of this one. The countdown. Memorial seemed to be in no hurry to take the goal kick. And that will do it in this one. The Memorial Old Abe's advanced to the regional finals by the final score of 5-0. It was a well-played game all around, and the scoreboard reflected it at the end of the day. 5 goals, 17 shots, 7 corner kick attempts for the Old Abes. It was just a perfectly played game on paper, and it's a 5-0 win for the Old Abes. Memorial take the victory and will play again on Saturday at 4 o'clock. It sounds like Memorial against Holman at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Well, that'll do it for our broadcast. I'm Derek Montesano, reminding you it's always a great day to be an Old Abe.